This question looks confusing in the exam. There are brackets, and even a square. But the whole question depends on this one expression. Both terms have the same expression. So we can take x minus 2y common first. And suddenly, the question becomes simple. Let's solve this step by step.
Question 1. The temperature at 4 am is minus 12 degrees Celsius. The temperature at 4 pm is 21 degrees Celsius. Find the increase in temperature from 4 am to 4 pm. So increase in temperature is the difference of the temperatures here. So the temperature at 4 pm, that is the later part of the day. The later part of the day you have to take 21 degrees minus of, subtract that from the former part of the day, that is 4 am. So when it is minus of minus, you have to add it to 21 plus 12. That will be 33 degrees Celsius. The answer is 33. Question 2. Find all the common factors of 8 and 12. So write down all the factors of 8 and 12 first. Factors of 8 are, first you will start with 1 and itself. 1 and itself. Then 2 into 4 is 8. So 2, 4. Then later if you see 3, 4, 5. 3 that is not a factor. 4 is a factor, but 4 is already we have got. So repetition came, stop. All the factors are done. Then 12 also do the same thing. 1, 12 first. Then 2, 6 are 12. Then 3 into 4 is 12. Then 4 into 3 is 12. Again repetition, stop. Find the common factors. 1 is common, 2 is common, and 4 is common. So what are the common factors here? 1, 2, and 4. Question 3. A cuboid has length 6 cm, width 5 cm, height 2.5 cm. Work out the volume of the cuboid. You need to find the volume of the cuboid here. The volume of cuboid formula is, volume of the cuboid is equal to length into width into height. Length is given as 6 centimeters, width is given as 5 centimeters, and height is given as 2.5 centimeters. Multiply these three numbers. 6 into 5 is 30, then 30 multiplied by 2.5 will be 0.57 point here, 75. So 75 centimeter cube is the volume of the cuboid. Question number 4. A computer costs $560. In a sale, this cost is reduced by 20%. Find the cost of the computer in the sale. The cost is reduced by 20%, so the cost of the computer in sale, we'll find out. Cost of the computer in the sale will be $560. From that, subtract the 20% of $560. So cancel out the zeros here, it will be easy. Then 560 minus 2 into 56 will be 2 6 are 12, 2 5 are 10, 11, 112. 112 is equal to 560, subtract 112 from it, we get 10 minus 2 is 8, 5 minus 1 is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, $448. This is the price of computer in sale. Question 5. The pie chart shows some information about the way 600 students travel to school. This is walk and this is bicycle. When you see the angle here, this is 90 degrees and this is 60 degrees. Question A, work out the number of students that walk to school. So now we are having angle given here in the pie chart. We need to find the number of students who walk to school. Number of students that walk is equal to 90 divided by 360, 90 degrees angle out of 360-degree angle, multiplied by total number of students, that is 600 given here, 600 students. So find out now, calculate, cancel out zeros, 9 times 1, 9 times 4 is 36, 4, 600 divided by 4 you can do, 4 ones are 4, 2 is remaining, 4 5s are 20, 0 as it is. So it is 150 students who go by walk to school. Question number B, 120 of the students travel to school by car, the remaining students travel by bus. Complete the pie chart. So now here completing of the pie chart is needed, so we need angle, because the angle for these two sections are already drawn. We need to draw one more line here, so that we'll get, if you know one of the angle you can draw that, and remaining angle will be the angle for the students who travel by bus. So because we know the number of students who travel by car, using that we can find the angle. So number of students travel by car is 120. So angle of vector car will be 120 out of 600 multiplied by 360, we get the angle. Now calculate, 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, 6 times 1, 6 times 2 is 12, 2 into 36 is, find out, 2 into 36, 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6 plus 1, 72. 72 degrees is the angle of vector for the students who travel by car. Now finding out this, you can take your protractor, place it on this line, keep this protractor aligning 0 with this line, find, now 0 is here, so 72 will be somewhere here like this. So your angle will be this, your line comes in this way, and this will be 72 degrees, and the remaining angle, just to do from 360 subtract the sum of the angles. So 360 minus 72 plus 90 plus 60. So 360 minus 2 plus 0 plus 0 is 2, then 7 plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 6 is 22, 222 degrees. If I do subtraction, what will I get? That will be the angle here. So 10 minus 2 is 8, 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. 138 degrees will be this angle. So you can just complete your pie chart. If you want me to show with exact protractor and angle, exact pie chart you want me to show, please comment in the comment box, and then I will make the video for that on another app and put in the description. Continue now, this is done. Yeah. Question number 6. ABCD is a quadrilateral. E lies on CD and AE is parallel to BC. ABCD is a quadrilateral. E is on this line BC. AE is parallel to BC. Then these two sides are equal. EA and ED are equal. This is the given information. Find question A, angle ABC. Angle ABC is this angle. So when the two lines are parallel and when it is cut by a transversal. Now these two AE and BC are parallel. So if you take AB as transversal, these two angles will be when you add these two angles, it is 180 degrees. Let me show you with the actual parallel lines. And suppose these two are parallel lines, and if it is cut by a transversal, these two angles, interior angles on one side of transversal, when you add them, it is 180 degrees. So these two angles are also in the same way, angle EAB and angle CBA, or angle ABC you can say. So when you subtract from 180 the angle 75 degrees, you will get angle ABC. So 180 minus 75, 10 minus 5, 7 minus 7, it is 105 degrees. So angle ABC is 105. Find angle AED. Angle AED, question B. What is angle AED? Angle AED is this angle. So now to get this angle, now when you find this angle and subtract from 180, you get this angle because it's a straight line. So of course the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees. So first we'll find out angle AEC, then we will find out angle AED. So to find angle AEC, we have to do 360 minus sum of the three angles. We already got this angle. Okay, so angle AEC is equal to angle AEC is equal to 360 minus 105 plus 75 plus 80. The third angle is 80 there. Now 360 minus, add 105 plus 75 plus 80. 5 plus 5 plus 0 is 5, 1 carried over, 1 plus 7 plus 8 is 16, 1 carried over, 260. So it is 260 degrees, the sum of the three given angles. So that will be equal to 100 degrees. This is angle AEC. Now to find angle AED, you have to do 180 minus 100. So that is 80 degrees. So angle AED is 80. Next, angle DAB. We need to find out angle DAB. What is DAB? Angle DAB is this. We already found out this. This is 100. We found this also. This is 105. And this also we found out, which is 80. Now when you see this triangle AED, it's an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. It's an isosceles triangle. So just do 180 minus 80 and divide by 2 because these two angles will be equal. These two are equal. So first you write triangle AED is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because EA is equal to ED. So angle DAB is equal to 180 minus 80 by 2. So 180 minus 80 is 100, 100 by 2 is 50. So angle DAB is 50 degrees. Question 7. Represent the inequality minus 4 less than x less than or equal to 3 on the number line. So when representing the inequality, you need to take two small circles, one at minus 4 and one at 3. the circle at 3 need to be shaded because there is less than or equal to given. Then connect these two circles using a straight line. So this is the way you can show the inequality of the given inequality. Question 8. Kemi buys P pens that each cost 40 cents. She pays with $20. Write an expression in terms of P for the change in cents Kemi receives for the $20. So for the expression to write in cents, the change to receive in cents, we have to convert $20 into cents first. So 20 multiplied by 100 will be 2000 cents. Now when she gave this 2000 cents to the shopkeeper, he will take the money which is the cost of P pens, each 40 cents each. So 40 into P will be the cost. So this can be written as 20,000 minus 40p. So this is the given expression. So the answer will be 2000 minus 40p. Question 9. Rajid has a full bottle of juice. He drinks one third of the full bottle on Monday. He drinks 3/7 of the full bottle on Tuesday. Find the fraction of the bottle of juice remaining. So whenever a full bottle is taken, that means it is one whole. From that one whole, we need to subtract 1 by 3 and also 3 by 7. So find out 1 can be written as 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 3 by 7. The LCM of denominators is 21 because 3 and 7 does not have any common factor. So the product of these two denominators will be the LCM. Then now this denominator, the first fraction 1 into 21. 1 into 21 is 21. So 1 into 21 should be done for the numerator also. Then 3 into 7 is 21. So 1 into 7 in numerator. 7 into 3 is 21. So 3 into 3 in numerator. So let's next write down the numbers as it is after multiplying. So 21 minus 16 by 21. 21 minus 16 is how much? 11 and 1, 5. So 5 by 21 is the fraction of juice remaining. Question number 10. B is equal to dm plus 2mk. Question A. D is equal to 3.14, m is equal to 7.92, k is equal to 10.16. By rounding each value correct to one significant figure, work out an estimate for B. So now first of all we will round all the numbers to one significant figure. So 3.14, let me write the letter also. D is equal to 3.14. Rounded to one significant figure we get 3. M is 7.92. Rounded to one significant figure will be 8. And K is 10.16. Rounded to one significant figure will be 10. Now find out the B, value for B, estimate for B. So B is given as dm plus 2mk. So dm is 3 into 8 plus 2 into 8 into 10. 3 into 8 is 24. 2 into 8 into 10 will be 160. So 24 plus 160 is 184. So the estimate for B will be 184. Question B here. Rearrange the value to rearrange the formula to make m the subject. Rearranging the formula again. First of all, write the formula, flipping it, like keeping m on the left side. Write down the formula. Now here m is to be taken as the subject, so m you take common and write d plus 2k in brackets. Now keeping m onto the left hand side, bring d plus 2k onto the right hand side. It gets divided to b. So m is b by d plus 2k. Question number 11. In the diagram, S lies on PQ and T lies on PR. ST is parallel to QR. Question A. Explain why triangle PQR is mathematically similar to triangle PST. Give a geometrical reason for each statement you make. Now when we have to prove that this triangle PQR, that the bigger triangle, this one, is similar to the triangle smaller one PST, this triangle. So when two triangles are similar, you have to prove that all the corresponding angles are equal. So using that similarity, we can write here that angle QPR is equal to angle SPT. Angle QPR is equal to angle SPT. Why? Because it's a common angle, this angle. Write down common angle in brackets. This is the reason we are giving. Then angle PST, angle PST is equal to angle PQR, corresponding angles, because these two lines are parallel, so these two angles will be equal because they are corresponding angles of parallel lines. Corresponding angles. Then angle, same way, PTS is equal to angle PRQ. Same way, the other side also has a corresponding angles here, so they are also equal. Corresponding angles. So when three of the corresponding angles are equal, so by angle similarity, triangle PQR is similar to triangle PST. Question A is done. Now question B. ST is equal to 3 centimeters, QR is equal to 9 centimeters, and PS is equal to 5 centimeters. Work out PQ. So in the figure, when you see, ST is given as 3 centimeters. So this is 3. And QR is 9 centimeters. We need, and PS is also given, which is 5 centimeters. We need to find out this whole, we need to find this one, PS, sorry, PQ. So now, whenever two triangles are similar, their corresponding, the ratio of their corresponding sides will be equal. You have to, you should be knowing this, because in similarity, this is the fact. So write down the ratios now. PS and QR. PS by QR is equal to, sorry, ST by QR, not PS by QR, is ST. ST by QR is equal to PS by PQ. This is the ratios equal. Using this now, substitute the values. 3 by 9 is equal to 5 by PQ, which we don't know, we need to find out. Cross multiply, 3 into PQ is equal to 5 into 9. Now we need only just PQ, bring 3 into denominator, it gets divided. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 5 into 3 is 15 centimeters. So PQ is 15 centimeters. Question B done. Question C now. The area of triangle PST is 2K centimeter square. Find in terms of K the area of quadrilateral QRTS. They are asking us to find out the area of the quadrilateral. So let us see the picture once again, the figure here. Yeah, they are asking us to find out this area. So this area can be found out by doing area of triangle PQR, area of triangle PQR minus area of triangle PST. If I do this, I will get the quadrilateral area. Okay, so using this uh, idea, we can find out that. And how to get the area of PQR, I will show you. First of all, let me write here area of quadrilateral, area of quadrilateral QRTS will be area of triangle PQR minus area of triangle PST. Now area of triangle PQR. So here using this given sides, we can find the area of triangle PQR. So this is another fact. When two triangles are similar, the ratio of their areas will be equal to the ratio of their corresponding squares of the corresponding sides. So let me write the area of PQR, area PQR by PST will be equal to squares of their ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. So let us take two corresponding sides which is already given. So let us take ST. PQR is taken in numerator. So let me take the QR in numerator and ST in denominator whole square. So area of PQR we don't know. Area of triangle PQR we don't know. Keep as it is. PST we know it is 2K. Then QR is given as 9 and ST is given as 3 whole square. So let me write only the area of triangle PQR. Area of triangle PQR is equal to 9. You can cancel out this in the bracket itself. 3 3s are, so it is 3 square here now. 3 square and 2K is in denominator, that gets multiplied here. So that means it is 9 into 2K, which is 18K. So this is area of triangle PQR, the big triangle. Now area of quadrilateral we need now. Final. So area of quadrilateral, therefore area of quadrilateral QRTS will be 118K. We have seen this. 18K area of triangle PQR minus area of triangle PST, 2K. So 18K minus 2K is 16K. So 16K centimeters is the square is the 16K centimeter square is the area of the quadrilateral. Question number 12. A fitness club has 100 members. 60 swim, 70 cycle, 25 do not swim or cycle. Question A. Complete the Venn diagram. Now to complete the Venn diagram, you have to be little bit very much uh, idea. You have to take out the idea here. See here, total number of members are 100 and out of that 60 are swimming. So that means those 60 members are swimming. They are not only swimming, maybe they are cycling also, but 60 are swimming. Then 70 cycle applies the same. They are cycling, but from that 70, few must be also swimming and cycling both. So for that we have to first find out this part, the intersection part. So to find the intersection part, we have to do the sum of these two, number of people swimming, number of swimming plus number of cycling, and subtract from that the number of people swimming or cycling, that is union of C. So from that to how to find out the number of people who are swimming or cycling, this part, this whole part. So that is from the complete 100 members, if I subtract 100 minus the members who do not swim or cycle, I get the union part. So N of S union C will be 75. So number of students who swim and cycle both will be equal to 130, that is N of S plus N of C. So let me write that first. 60 plus 70 minus 75. So 130 minus 75, which is 55. So this will be 55. Now 60 are swimming, so 60 minus 55, 5 will only swim. That means these 5 students, or sorry, members are only swimming, they don't cycle. And then from 70, if I subtract 75, 70 minus 55, not 75. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 6 minus 5 is 1, 5, 15. 15 members are those who only cycle, they won't swim, and 25 comes here. This is the complete Venn diagram. Okay, question number A is done. Now question number B we will do. One member of the fitness club is chosen at random. For this member, find PC, probability of C, cycling. The probability of people who are cycling are not only 15, you have to take 70 here, don't get confused. So 70 by out of 100, 70 out of 100 is the probability for this given question, question 1. Then S intersection C, we already found out that 55, so 55 out of 100. Then S union C complement. What is S union C complement? Well, first we'll find out that. So S union C complement will be, so the people, the members who are present in S, number of S, that is who are swimming, is 60. And C complement means you should not include this, should not include this. So 5 plus 55 plus this complement is out of C. So this 3 will be added. Okay, so that will be taken as S union C complement. So that is 5 plus 55. You can also write 60 plus 25 also. So it is 80. So probability will be 80 out of, not 80, 85, sorry. 25, 85. So 85 by 100. Question number 13. M is equal to 2 raised to 7 into 3 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2. Question A. Write 14m as a product of its prime factors. Give your answer in index form. So 14m. What is 14m? 14 multiplied by m. So I need to multiply 14 to this given form of indices. 14 into 2 raised to 7 into 3 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2. So our answer should be as prime factors in the index form. So 2 into 7 can be written for 14, and 2 raised to 7 and 3 raised to 3 and 5 raised to 2 as it is. So now 2 raised to 1, this is 1, and 7 raised to 1. 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 7 will be 2 raised to 1 plus 7 into 3 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2 and 7 raised to 1. So that will be finally 2 raised to 8 into 3 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2 into 7 raised to 1. This is the answer in index form. Question B. R is an integer. M by R is a cube number. Find the smallest possible value of R. We need to find the smallest possible value. So first of all, write M again in the same way what is given in the question. 2 raised to 7 into 3 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2. This is m. R is not, we don't know what is R, and that should be a cube number. So now to get a cube number, there should be a number should be divided. R is dividing here, not multiplying. So we have to divide this above index form with this number R. So to make a cube number, the smallest number, I need to take away 1, 2, and also take away this 5, which is a square. Because if I take away 1, 2, that is 2 into 2 raised to 6 will be 2 raised to 6 will be a cube, and then 3 raised to 3 is already cube. Then 5 raised to 2 is not a cube. I have to take away these two. So that means I need to take away this and this. So that means R should be the product of these numbers only. So it will be 2 raised to 6 into 3 raised to 3 into, the answer will be 2 raised to 6 into 3 raised to 3. So what did I divided with? I divided with 2 into 5 square. So R is 2 into 5 square, that is 2 into 25, that is 50. So R is 50. Question 14. Find the value of, question A, 3 square divided by 3 raised to minus 2, division. So 3 raised to 2, sorry, 3 raised to 2 divided by 3 raised to minus 2 will be 3 raised to 2 divided by 1 by 3 raised to 2. So again, when you are dividing something, you will have to do, or else you can directly do here, no need of all this. When you take the rule a raised to m divided by a raised to n, that will be a raised to m minus n. So this will be 3 raised to 2 minus of minus 2. So 3 raised to 2 plus 2, that is 3 raised to 4. So we need to find the value. Value will be 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, that is 81. Always remember students, whenever they ask value, you have to be careful. Don't just stop your answer here. Your answer should be the value, that means the value of the exponent form. You cannot write your answer in index form. Question B now. 16 raised to minus 3 by 2. 16 raised to minus 3 by 2 can be written as 4 square raised to minus 3 by 2. Using the rule a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. This will be 4 raised to 2 into minus 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Your answer will be 4 raised to minus 3. Then value means you have to find the value. So 1 by 4 raised to 3. That will be 1 by 4 into 4 into 4. 1 by 64. The value is 1 by 64. Question number 15. Factorize question A, x square minus 64. Then whenever you see such an expression, you can write the second expression also in the form of a square number. So 8 square will be 64, so you write it in that way. So a square minus b square identity we can use here, where a plus b into a minus b will be the factors. So a minus b. So x square minus 8 square will be x plus 8 into x minus 8. This is the answer. Next question B, 5x into x minus 2y plus 6 into x minus 2y whole square. Now when you see this question, it seems to be difficult, where you think that maybe if I have to expand this and then multiply these two, then simplify and then write the factors. But that is not needed. There is a smart way, an easy way is, because x minus 2y is given in both the terms and x minus 2y square is also given, so you can take x minus 2y as common in both the terms. Take x minus 2y common. So in the first term, what will be left? 5x will be left. Then next term 6 will be left, and one more x minus 2y will be left because that is square. So 1 we have taken as common. So now simplify in the square bracket. Inside the square bracket you simplify now. First multiply 6 into x minus 2y. So I am writing 5x as it is. So 6 into x is 6x, and 6 into minus 2y is 12y. Now x minus 2y as it is. Then 5x plus 6x is 11x, minus 12y as it is. So we got the factors. These are the factors of the given expression. So our factorization is done within in 2 to 3 steps, and it is 2 marks. So you can, according to marks, this is enough for you. No need to go for the long method. Now question number 16. AB and BD. AB and BD are two sides of a regular 15-sided polygon. AB, BD. AB and BC. AB and BC are also two sides of a regular n-sided polygon. So we don't know the number of sides for this polygon. Then angle DBC is 14 degrees. So this angle is given to us. Work out the value of n. So here, first of all, we'll find out the angle, interior angle for the regular 15-sided polygon. Because we know the number of sides, we can find out the interior angle. So interior angle for 15-sided regular polygon will be 180 minus 360 divided by 15. That will be 180 minus 5 3 times 5 7 and 2, 3 times 1, 3 times 3 2s are 3 4, 24. 180 minus 24 will be each interior angle. 10 and 7, 6, 5, 1. 156. So that means now we got this angle. We got this value 156. Then now we'll find out the value of n here using this angle. So now we will find angle ABC. Angle ABC is equal to 156 plus 14. So 156 plus 14 is 10, 1 carried over, 7, 1, 170. This is the interior angle of the polygon which is having n sides. So now what will be the exterior angle? Therefore, exterior angle will be 180 minus 170, that is 10 degrees. So to find the number of sides now, what is the value of n now? N will be, n is equal to number 360 divided by each exterior angle, that is 36. Because 36 into 10 is 360, so 10 10 cancel, you get n. So n value is 36 here. Question 17. B is the point minus 3 1 and D is the point minus 5 9. BD is a diagonal of the kite ABCD. Question A. The ratio of the lengths of the diagonals BD is to AC is 2 is to 3. Work out the length of AC. Give your answer as a surd in its simplest form. So this question needs a bit of concentration because it's 5 marks question. You have to first figure out the actual whole thing, like the kite you have to draw and mark the points and understand the ratio very well. then find out length of AC. Okay, so I have drawn the kite here. Already I have drawn A, B, C, D is the kite, and BD is the diagonal. So the in a kite, one of the diagonal is bigger than the other diagonal. So BD will be the small diagonal because the ratio which is given here. So BD is to AC is 2 is to 3. So that means BD will be smaller than AD for sure. Okay, looking at the ratio, we can decide this. Then taking these 2 points properly, now we will find out the length of AC. Okay, so to get the length of AC, we have to find out A and C. Sorry, we no need to find out A and C here. We have to take this ratio. Okay, so take that ratio now, BD. So find the value of BD first. Okay, BD is equal to the distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1, that is minus 5 minus of minus 3 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is distance formula. Then square root of minus 5 plus 3 it becomes, so minus 2 whole square, plus 9 minus 8 is 9 minus 1 is 8, 8 square. So it is square root of 4 plus 64, that is square root of 68. This is the distance of BD. Now using the ratio BD by AC is 2 by 3. BD you got it as root 68. AC we don't know, we'll find out. 2 by 3 as it is. Cross multiply. Is 2 into AC will be equal to 3 into root 68. Using this we'll find out AC now. 3 into root 68 by 2. You have to keep in your mind, they have asked you the answer as a surd in its simplest form. So you have to simplify the surd here. So root 68 can be written as 3 into, you can write the 68 as a multiple of 4, check that. So 68 divided by 4, 4 ones are 4, 2, 8 comes down, 4 sevens are 28. Why I am doing this? Because there is 2 in denominator, and 4 if I bring out of the root it will be 2. Okay, so I am that's why making it as 4 into some number which I just found out, then 2. Now bring this 4 out of the root, because it is 4, 2 square is 4, so if I bring out of the root it will be 2. So 3 into 2 into root 17 by 2. 2 gets cancelled, your answer will be 3 root 17. So this is the value of AC in a form of surd, which is simplest form. This is the answer. Question number B now. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of BD. Now midpoint is simple, you have to use the rule x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Find out that midpoint of BD. Take the coordinates of B and D. So x1 is minus 3 plus x2 is minus 5 by 2. Y1 is 1 plus 9 by 2. Minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8 by 2 and 10 by 2. That will be minus 4 and 5. This is the midpoint of BD. Question C. The diagonal AC of the kite passes through the midpoint of BD. Find an equation of AC. Give your answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now whenever you are writing an equation for the straight line, you need the gradient. And now BD is perpendicular to AD. BD is perpendicular to AC. So find out the M for slope of BD. What is the slope of BD? You find out first. Slope of BD is equal to y2 minus y1. What is y2? 9 minus 1 by x2 minus x1, 5 minus of minus 3. So 9 minus 1 is 8 and 5 minus of minus 3 will be minus 5 plus 3, that is 8 by minus 2, that is minus 4. This is the slope of BD. So because now AC is perpendicular to BD, slope of AC will be the negative sign, the opposite sign and reciprocal of the given the slope of BD. So reciprocal is 1 by 4, and because it is negative, this will be positive. We got the slope now, and this is passing through, AC is passing through midpoint of BD. We know the point also now. Passing through midpoint of BD is minus 4 and 5. So using the point and slope formula, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 minus of minus 4. So y minus 5 is equal to 1 by 4 into x plus 4. Bringing minus 5 to the right hand side, y is equal to 1 by 4 into x plus 1 by 4 into 4 plus 5. So your answer is y is equal to 1 by 4x plus 1 plus 5, that is 1 by 4x plus 6. So 1 by 4x plus 6 is the equation. Question 18. Rationalize the denominator and simplify. Now the given question is 20 by 4 plus root 6. Now whenever you are rationalizing the denominator, you need to take the denominator, the surd given there, change the sign and multiply the numerator and denominator both. This is the process of rationalizing denominator, so that we get a whole number in denominator. Now 20 multiplied by 4 minus root 6 by, this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. If I take this as bracket, now let us take it in the bracket. Now this is a plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square we can write. So a is 4 here, so 4 square, and b is root 6 here, so minus root 6 whole square. 20 into 4 minus root 6 by 4 square is 16 and root 6 square will be 6. Next step, 20 into 4 minus root 6 by 16 minus 6 is 10. 10 times 1, 10 times 2. So it is 2 into 4 minus root 6. You can keep as it is, or you can multiply also. 2 into 4 is 8. 2 into root 6 is 2 root 6. This is the answer. Question number 19. The diagram shows a box in the shape of a cuboid. Mala has a straight rod of length 10 cm. Show that this rod does not fit completely inside the box. Now the rod, the biggest rod, the longest rod which can be placed inside this cuboid will be from the point, this point to this point. We can mention the point here, this point to this point. This is the longest rod we can place into this cuboid. So now the question says here, show that this rod which is 10 centimeter will not fit in this completely. So that means the length of this line which I have drawn should be less than 10 centimeter. Okay. So let us take that length of this line as length of the diagonal, longest diagonal in the cuboid. be x. Let us take it as x. Okay. Now we will find out the length of this line. So to find that, we have to draw one more line here, which is the diagonal of this base. Okay. Now using this triangle, we'll find out this x. So now this line which I drew here, the diagonal of base, the diagonal of the base length, what it is? It is square root of sum of the squares of the two given sides, because that is the right triangle. So this is square root of 25 plus 25, which is root 50. This is diagonal of the base. So x will be equal to diagonal of the base plus square of diagonal of base plus square of the other side. That means these two, this side also. Taking the triangle, you can write. So square root of root 50 whole square plus 7 square. So root 50 is 50 and 7 square is 49. So it is root 99. This is the length of the longest rod which can be placed inside this cuboid. So now what is given here for us, the length of the rod which cannot be placed, that is 10. So what is 10? 10 will be square root of 100. So therefore square root of 100 is greater than square root of 99, right? That's why it cannot be placed. It is greater than. Therefore 10 centimeter rod cannot be placed inside the box cuboid. Question number 20. F of x is equal to 21 by 2 x minus 1, where x is not equal to 1 by 2. G of x is 3x plus 4. Find, question A, find g of 2. So g of 2 will be, just place 2 in place of x in the function gx, 6 plus 4, which is 10. Then second question, second, g of f of minus 1 will be g of f of minus 1. In the function f, we have to put x, substitute x with minus 1. So 21 by 2 into minus 1 minus 1. Then simplify that. 21 by 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 minus 1, and this will give you g of 21 by minus 3. So that will be g of minus 7. Then again find out g of minus 7. So 3 into minus 7 plus 4. So minus 21 plus 4 is minus 17. 11 minus 4 is 7. Yes. Minus 21 plus 4. Yeah. So this is minus 17. Question number 3. F inverse of x. So let f inverse of x be y. So no, let y be f of x. So let y is equal to 21 by 2x minus 1. Multiply the denominator to y. Y into 2x minus 1 is equal to 21. Now keeping 2x minus 1, bring y to the right hand side, it gets divided. Then keeping 2x, bring 1 to the right hand side, it gets added. Then 2x will be 21 plus 21 by y plus 1 will be 21 plus y by y. This gives you, again x will be 21 plus y by y into 1 by 2. So x is equal to 21 plus y by 2y. So when you get in terms of x all everything, now you can write f inverse of x will be 21 plus x. Now write in place of y everything as x. So this is the function, inverse function of x, inverse f function of x. This is done. Question B now. Solve f of x is equal to g of x. So f of x is given as 21 by 2x minus 1. G of x is given as 3x plus 4. Cross multiply. 21 is equal to 3x plus 4 into 2x minus 1. Let me cross check everything again. G of x is 3x plus 4. F of x is 21 by 2x minus 1. Flip the equation. 3x plus 4 into 2x minus 1 is equal to 21. Multiply these two expressions. 3x into 2x is 6x square. 3x into minus 1 is minus 3x. 4 into 2x is 8x. 4 into minus 1 is minus 4 is equal to 21. 6x square minus plus 5x, because 3x minus 3x plus 8x is 5x, minus 4, bring 21 to the left hand side, minus 21 0. Minus 6x square plus 5x minus 25 is equal to 0. Using the splitting middle term formula for concept, you can find out the factors here. 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13, minus 130 should be the product, and sum should be 5. So factorize 130 here. 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are 30, 2 into 13, no 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are 30, 5 into 13, okay, 13 ones are. Now 5 2 and 13, you need to get the sum as 5 here. So 13 into 2 is 6, 13 into 2 is 26. 26 and 5, we cannot get 5 here. Then 5 into 13, 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 6 65, minus 2 also we don't get 5. Everything is right here. 3 into 2, 6x square, 3 into minus 4 2s are 8, 4 into minus 4, 21 is brought to the left hand side, minus 25, 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13 14 15. Sorry, this product I have got wrong here, mistake. So this is 150 minus 150. So if I factorize 150, I get 5 3s are 0, 5 6 are 2 3s are 3 1s are. So now here we can find the 15, 5 into 3 15, 5 into 2 10, 15 minus 10 is 5. Okay, now splitting the middle term, you can do 6x square plus 15x minus 10x minus 25 is equal to 0. So first two terms we can take 3x as common factor. 3x is, you'll get 2x here, plus 5 minus, again if I take 5 common here, I get 2x minus 2x plus 5, because minus into plus is minus here. Minus 25 means minus 5 into plus 5 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 5 into 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. These are the two factors. Now taking one of the factors as 0, we get x is minus 5 by 2. Taking the other factor as 0, we get x as 5 by 3. So the answer is minus 5 by 2, 5 by 3. Question 21. A. On the diagram, sketch the graph of y is equal to cos x for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 360. So whenever cos function is asked on the graph, you have to make some changes here. Draw one straight lines using your pencils and rulers. Draw the straight lines so that you can make your graph up to the mark. Then now even take your rulers and take measure from 0 to 180 and mark the exactly middle of this as 90, because 0 to 180, this is 0 to 180, in between is 90, and 180 to 360 exactly in between, mark 270. Now you know that cos 0 is 1, so mark the point 1, and cos 90 is 0, so one more point. Then cos 180 is exactly at, taking your ruler, you can keep the ruler exactly here and mark 180 minus 1. Cos 180 is minus 1, so 1 here. Again cos 0, and then 360 also, you can take your ruler and mark here the 360. Now make a curve using your pencils. Okay, mark it. Like this. Question number B now. Solve the equation 2 cos x plus root 3 is equal to 0 for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 360. So keeping write this equation, bring the terms to the right hand side and write the value of x. So 2 cos x is minus root 3. Keeping cos x, bring 2 to the right hand side, minus root 3 by 2 divided, it gets divided, and then x will be, x is equal to cos inverse of minus root 3 by 2. Now because the 0 value is given, 0 value, I mean x value is given in between 0 and 360, so you cannot take the negative value, you have to take the positive value. So cos inverse of root 3 by 2. So now cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is cos 30, the 30 degrees. So 30, x value will be 30, but we have to check now using the mnemonic. All students take calculus. So the value of cos is negative in second quadrant and third quadrant, because we need minus root 3 by 2. So second quadrant is 180 plus theta. So here x is 30 for positive. So second quadrant 180 plus theta. So 180 plus 30 is 210. No, second quadrant, it's my mistake. It is 180 minus theta. So 180 minus 30 will be 180 minus 30 will be 150. So one of the x value is 150. Then the third quadrant is 180 plus theta. So it is 180 plus 30, which is 210. So it is 210 degrees. So these are the x values which are needed. Question number 22 now. A graph with equation y is equal to x square plus b x plus c has a minimum point of minus 5 and 12. Find the value of b and the value of c. So the minimum point for any quadratic equation is minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a will be the x coordinate. So okay, let me write x here, x. So according to this equation, minus b by 2a is 2 into 1, should be minus 5. So minus b by 2 is equal to minus 5. So minus b is equal to 2 into minus 5. So minus b is equal to minus 10. Minus gets cancelled, b is equal to 10. B value is 10. Then how to find out c value? Now y value is 12. X is minus 5, y is 12. So y is 12. So you substitute that in the equation. 12 is equal to x square. You take the value of x as minus 5 whole square plus b in you know the b value also now, that is 10, into x value is minus 5 plus c. So 12 is equal to 25 minus 50 plus c. So c is equal to, you get minus 25 here, 12 plus 25 will be 37. So b is 10 and c is 37. Question number 23. The diagram shows a major sector AOB of a circle. The sector angle is 240 degrees and the radius is 12 centimeters. Question A. Show that the length of the major arc AB is 16 pi centimeters. The length of the arc will be theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Length of the arc theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Theta is 240 here, 360 as it is, 2 into pi into radius is 12. 0 gets cancelled, 12 3s are 36, 3 8s are 24, so 8 to the 16 is 16 pi. So you got the answer, 16 pi centimeters. This is done. Now question B, OA is joined to OB to form a cone. Now these two are joined together and you get a cone. Work out the volume of the cone. Give your answer in the form A root B pi by 3, where A is an integer and B is a prime number. So now first of all, what will be the volume of the cone formula? Volume of the cone is volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now when a cone is formed, let me draw the cone. When the cone is formed here, this circle, the circle here and its radius will change now, and also we need to find the height. Okay, so now the slant height is according to this diagram. Now slant height will be 12 centimeters because these two sides were joined, these two were joined, right? So 12 centimeter will be the slant height, and now this becomes the circle, this will become the base, this whole thing will become the base. So that means the circumference of the circle will be the length of the arc here. Using that we'll find out radius. So slant height we will mention here, slant height is 12 centimeters. Radius we don't know, we'll find out. So 2 pi r is equal to 16 pi. Pi gets cancelled. This gives you 2r is equal to 16. This gives you r is equal to 16 by 2, which is 8 centimeters. Therefore, r value is 8 centimeters we got. Now we'll find out h value. H is equal to square root of L square minus R square. So square root of L square is 12 square, R square is 8 square. So square root of 144 minus 64 is root 80. 144 minus 64 will be how much? Find out. 144, 64, 4 minus 4 is 0, 14, 0, 8. So 80. Then we'll find out the volume now. So V is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into r square is 8 square into height is root 80. Now they have asked us to write in the form of a into root b into pi by 3, and where a is an integer, b is a prime number. So now when you see in the root here, when you try to see that inside the root, which is b value, it is not a prime number. So make it a prime number. If I take prime number 2, no, not prime number 2, sorry. Let me write 80 as a factor of prime number. So 2 into 40, 80 is equal to 3 to the 6. No, 3 cannot be written. 4 is not a prime number. Let me write 5 into 5 1 the 5, 5 6 the 30. 5 into root 16. Yeah, 5 into 16 is 80. If I take that 64 pi, I am simplifying this, 8 8 the 64 and pi by 3 into root 5 into 16. So now 64 pi, if I bring 16 out of the root, it becomes 8 by 3 and root 5. Now this is prime number. Then 8 into 64 you do, 8 4s are 32, 3 carried over, 8 3s are 24 plus 3, 272. So 272 pi by 3. No, well, let me also write root b. Oh, sorry, there is a mistake. It's not 8, it is 4. Root 16 is 4, right? So 4. So 64 pi into 4 into root 5. 5 should be as it is inside root. Now 4 4s are 16, 4 6 are 24, 25. 256 by 3 root 5 pi. So now you got the actual value. Now a you got as 256, which is an integer. B you got as 5, which is a prime number. So this is your final answer. Question 24. 27 raised to nx is equal to 9 raised to x whole raised to 2. Find the value of n. 27 raised to n into x is equal to 9 raised to x into 2. Now when you see these two bases are not same, and you can convert this basis into same basis by writing 27 as 3 cube whole raised to nx and 9 as 3 square whole raised to x again raised to 2. So 3 raised to 3 into nx will be 3nx, and 3 raised to 2 raised to x raised to 2 will be 2 into x into 2, that is 4x. 3 raised to 4x. Now when the bases are same, equal, the exponents can be taken as equal. So 3nx is equal to 4x. X gets cancelled. 3n is equal to 4. This gives you the value of n as 4 by 3. That is equal to 1 by 3. Or you can also write 4 by 3. This is the last question, students. Please do subscribe to my channel if you feel it's worth to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be coming up with many of new concepts explanation where I'm making more series, and I will also have these walkthroughs of all the past papers so that you will not miss this. Subscribe and press the bell icon. See you in the next video. Bye bye.